I'm Siphiwe Hlophe from Swaziland, from an organization called SWAPOL, or Swaziland Positive Living. One of the issues I want to talk about is the issue of women in the system. We call it the Tinkundla system. The Tinkundla system doesn't allow women to be in the politics the way it is set up. Firstly, you just pick somebody on the street to be an MP. Nobody can pick a woman from the street to be an MP. The way culture has bred us in Swaziland, you always remember that a man should be the one above you. But this system is unlike all the system in the SADC countries where we will vote for a party, not for a person. So in this way, that's why in Swaziland, with the 55 Tinkundla system, only one woman managed to be an MP. This is disgusting, and it's so much disgrace to the whole country, but it is the system that does that. The second issue is the issue of culture. Culture allows women to be always in the kitchen. There is no way you can pick the women from the kitchen to be in the politics. We've been complaining about and saying, the culture, the way we are exercising or putting up our customary culture, it doesn't allow us as women to be in this politics. That's why we have this year encountered such a problem with the system. And the other system is the issue of democracy legislations that impact on women. We have been pushing for a legislation that is called domestic violence or sexually violence against women. It only passed last year or early this year, because the MPs were coming to the end of their term. So this has been going on for 15 years. But if you read it, it doesn't protect women the way we want it. It has been actually scrutinized. So that means it's another issue that has to be looked at. The issue of HIV and AIDS. The issue of HIV and AIDS, it has been always has an impact on women. We have now what we call a domestic violence on HIV and AIDS, where a man would say, you have infected me, let's go for a divorce. You have infected me, and then you are battered at home. This has been one of the issues we've been talking about as women. How does a man know that he is infected by me? Because I'm the one who goes to the hospital first, and then after that, when you come and disclose, and then there is an issue. And say the man would say, you have infected him. And then the issue of, we call it stigma, that is coming up. There is this program on HIV and AIDS of PMTCT. We are happy. We are giving birth to negative children. But the conditions of the PMTCT, it says, I must do exclusive breastfeeding. That means for 6 months. That means my child should be sucking my milk. I should feeding my child with my breast milk for 6 months. But I'm staying with my in-laws. I'm staying with my husband. I need, even no matter how much I would want to keep this as my own viral disease, I have to disclose. The minute you disclose at home, in Swaziland, nobody says a man has brought the disease. It's only you as a woman who has brought the disease. And then there is this issue of TB. This TB, no matter how much you would want to protect yourself as a woman, but you always have to make sure that you are staying with your husband, and then the husband can infect you with the TB. We have a high rate of infection in Swaziland, but we are saying as women in the country, the women internationally must help us to put up a campaign to make sure that we women, we are not statistics. We are not being beaten by our husband because we are HIV positive. We are not divorced because now men are divorcing us. Thank you.